Welcome to the University of Alaska Fairbanks 100th Commencement Exercises at the John A. Carlson Center. For your protection, exits are located on both levels of the building. Please take a moment to locate the two exits nearest your seat. In the event of an emergency, security officials or event staff will announce safety information. Please remain calm and follow instructions. Please be aware that no smoking is permitted in the Carlson Center. In compliance with the Fairbanks Fire Marshal's office, aisles, walkways and doorways must remain clear at all times. Thank you for your cooperation. During the ceremony, graduates who are comfortable are welcome to shake hands as they accept their diploma.
ayagatanga umyomakwe ayagatanga biyolokwe kawaganga ayehanga ayehanga yutokwe umyomakwe ayagatanga biyolokwe
Please welcome our university leaders, led by one of this year's Grand Marshals, Galen Johnson. Please welcome the people who make this graduation ceremony possible, the faculty of the University of Alaska Fairbanks. At this time, please rise if you are able for the singing of our national anthem by Madeline Andreessen, class of 2022.
By the dawn's early light, proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the light o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates, families, faculty, and friends of UAF. Shaluk Nai, Juk Ben Kunzi, Shojri Dan Waidoji, UAF Chancellor Ich Li. It's my honor to welcome you in Gwich'en. Here at UAF, we acknowledge the Alaska Native Nations upon whose ancestral lands our 6 campuses reside. And in Fairbanks, our Trothieta campus and CTC are located on the ancestral lands of the Dene people of the lower Tanana River. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the Innu Upiaq dancers who started our processional. It is my honor to serve as Chancellor of this world-class university, University of Alaska Fairbanks, the nation's leader in Arctic research, home to the only university-owned rocket range in the United States, the only ice-capable ship, a 261-foot ice-capable ship, the only one in the U.S. research fleet, and only one of 4 global operators. We are also the home of the Great Northwest Athletics Conference champions, your Alaska Nanoks men's basketball team. I might also note that UAF is home to what is now a 34% growth in enrollment for fall of 2022, exciting numbers that bode well for a vibrant university long into the future. So tell your siblings or your cousins or your parents it's not too late to sign up. Welcome, and thank you all for attending today. We are gathered for the first time in 3 years in person, so maybe just clap if you're happy to be in person. It's especially nice to be in person for this year, which is our 100th celebration of commencement. UAF celebrates our graduates in 2 commencements today. The second will be this afternoon at 4 o'clock with a different set of students. You don't all have to come back at 4. These graduates came to UAF seeking a transformative experience that would launch them into the next phase of their lives, and they found it. UAF is a place that strives for a sense of belonging for all people, and we welcome and support all students. Our campuses reflect the diversity of the world in which we live. The past 2 years, our students found new and different ways to experience their education. But our students are resilient and persistent, and it's no surprise to members of this year's graduating class are a group of accomplished and inspiring individuals. Well done, class of 2022. I especially would like to recognize those graduates who are serving or who have served in the armed forces of the United States. They are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords, and to all of our service members, past and present, we offer our congratulations for your achievements. Please join me in thanking these brave members of our community. It is a pleasure to have the president of the University of Alaska statewide system of higher education here today. Please welcome President Pat Pitney.
Thank you, Chancellor White, and congratulations to the UAF class of 2022. I am proud of everything you've accomplished and all of the hard work and dedication that have led you to this graduation. You completed a demanding course of study, and it will transform your life in many ways. It will expand the work you can do, increase your understanding of the world, and provide a foundation for lifelong learning. I often talk about the University of Alaska system and the importance it has to this state's economy. You are key to our future. You are the teachers, the engineers, the healthcare workers, the business leaders. Alaska is ready for you. Alaska needs you. The people who run Alaska's businesses, governments, and other organizations know that your knowledge and skills make you highly qualified contributors to the state's economy and communities. And every employer I have talked to in the last 2 years has desperately said, please send us a University of Alaska graduate. They're qualified, they stay, and they contribute to our future. There's some of you out there I know who've received a world-class education, and you're going to take that outside of Alaska to the world. We're proud of that as well. When you do, point back to UAF and the start UAF has given you, and be the leader wherever you are, that I am hoping many of you become the leaders right here in the state. I also want to thank all of the families and loved ones who've helped you step across this stage. You can see who's here supporting you. You've succeeded at this challenge, in part because of their support and encouragement. Please remember to thank them now, and in 3 years, and in 5 years. Now, as you embark on another great life transition, please know that you are well positioned to drive change that improves your lives and betters the world around you. Whatever you choose to do next, have the confidence in the strength you've gained here at University of Alaska Fairbanks. Pursue your life passion, find ways to give back. Alaska needs leaders, and you are those leaders. I wish you every success, and again, congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, President Pitney. At this time, I'd like to introduce the members of the University of Alaska Board of Regents who are with us today, Regent and Vice Chair Karen Perdue. And Regent Ralph Seekins. Thank you for joining us. Each year at Commencement, we honor not only our graduates, but also a few distinguished individuals whose accomplishments deserve special recognition. At a ceremony yesterday, journalist and historian Dermot Cole of Fairbanks and culture bearer Sarah James of Ashrayko Arctic Village received honorary doctorates of humane letters. Thank you, Dr. Cole. Masi Cho, Dr. James. And Michael Williams, Sr. of Akiak, an advocate for sobriety and indigenous sovereignty, received an honorary doctorate of laws. Kayana, Dr. Williams. Also at the ceremony, Meritorious Service Awards, our highest non-academic honors, were presented to university and community advocates Anna Atchison, Susan Hendricks, Aaron Shutt, and Ann Tremorello. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge and congratulate the 5 faculty and 4 staff members who were honored with emeritus status at their retirement. All have served the University of Alaska Fairbanks for at least 10 years and were recommended by colleagues for this prestigious honor. The names and resolutions for the 2022 emeriti can be found in the program. Thank you. Owen Guthrie, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management, will now introduce the student speaker for the class of 2022.
Good morning. I'm very honored to be here this morning to congratulate the UAF graduate class of 2022, and I offer my best wishes for whatever may lie ahead for each and every one of you. Way to go. Now, it is my great honor and privilege to introduce the 2022 student speaker for this morning's commencement ceremony. Austin Labor graduates today with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering and with leadership honors. He grew up in Soldotna and came north to Fairbanks for college. We'll have to let him head back south now, however, as in just a few days, in fact Monday, he starts a new consultant job based out of Anchorage on a construction administration team. This is a great position for Austin, and we are proud that another UAF grad will be playing a role in building Alaska's future. Austin has done a lot while at UAF. He's founded clubs, he's participated in student governance, and he's worked on campus. He founded and coached the UAF Jiu-Jitsu team, which he led to multiple state tournaments and where he would compete as well. He's also helped out many of us in this room while he worked at the Office of Information Technology and the Department of Residence Life. I'm glad Austin chose UAF, and I can't wait to see what he does next. Please welcome your 2022 student speaker, Austin Labor.
Hi. I don't normally like to talk about this, but during a majority of my time at UAF, I was living homeless in a university parking lot. I started out in a Corolla, then a van, where I stole way too much energy, showered on campus, and worked multiple student jobs so I could afford to take as many credits as I could each semester. And after today, I'll be an engineer, debt-free, building infrastructure in remote Alaskan communities, making enough money where I may never have to financially struggle for the rest of my life. With my degree, I might possibly never have to worry about having a roof over my shoulders or food on my plate. And I've spent the last month trying to find the words to describe what that means to me and how grateful I am to this university and its staff for providing me that opportunity. You offered me a path to be not just a product of my environment or a victim of my circumstances. And I found that those opportunities in this world are exceptionally rare. And although we should be incredibly fortunate that UAF offered us these paths to better our lives, we should recognize that after today, our growth is not just limited to the walls of this university. In fact, it can't be. For those who don't know, my degree is in engineering, but my background is in combat sports. I love to fight, I love to grapple, and I love to coach. And similar to this, us instructors get to dedicate a day to recognize our students based on their growth and accomplishments, usually with a new belt. It's an enriching ceremony. People usually laugh, people cry, but what I usually find is on the day after, we usually don't see them again. It's pretty common that right after we belt somebody, they quit, they stop training, and they stop learning. I think about that a lot. It took me 7 years to get this degree. Do I still have that same passion and drive to learn as when I started, or have I lost that? Am I still willing to go back to working those type of hours to study as hard as I did? I'm not so sure that I would. You know, in Rocky 3, they sang, "Don't trade your passion for glory." There was a Nobel Peace Prize winner named Rudyard Kipling, and he wrote a famous poem for his son titled "If." He claimed that one of the tenets to becoming a man was to have the ability to lose all you've acquired in life and then start again at your beginnings, never speaking of your losses. On the mats, I'd be half the grappler I am today if I didn't have a willingness to take risks that may lead me into an uncomfortable situation. And likewise, I'd be half the man if I couldn't say the same thing when approaching my goals and purpose. It's what got me here today. It's sometimes not enough to just hold my position and fight in a way to just not lose. My main motivator for my personal growth is usually a finish line, a job, a belt, a degree. And whenever I achieve it, that motivator is now lost, and I have to find a way to replace it. We should be incredibly proud to be graduating from UAF and under some of the most difficult circumstances of our time. But if I were to let that piece of paper stunt my desire to continue to learn and grow after today, it'd be worthless, and I wouldn't want it. Today is a milestone, not an end, a pit stop, but not our final destination. Today, the bell rang and the ref called time, but he just signaled the end of the first round. Our fight's not over. We get our minute to drink some water, refresh, and then we have to get back out there. Just enough time to rest and reevaluate our plans. That's because what was given into our generation's hands were so many unique challenges with yet unknown solutions. With how many times I've had to hear that we live in unprecedented times, I fear that unprecedented is going to be our generation's precedent. If anyone will have the tools to survive, you've proven that it's this group of people. See, at UAF, it's challenging, it's rough. But if UAF only graduated the best and brightest of every class, I don't think I'd be here. No, the universal qualities I see in my fellow graduates are not their innate talents or natural gifts, but their ability to endure. It takes a certain type of Alaskan grit to be able to sleep in a dry cabin at 40 below. It also takes incredible willpower to wake up with only an hour of sun, isolated from home, and breathing in the same air that would freeze the oil in your cars. Everyone here has had to endure program cuts, spotty Zoom calls, and if you've eaten on campus, undercooked chicken. Earthquakes, blizzards, and wildfires. At UAF, it's truly not about how hard you can hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Our class was met with the additional struggles of a global pandemic and the growing pains that came with transferring to online courses. And despite all the odds, we endured. Years without seeing each other smile, we held on and endured. According to a YouGov statistic from last October, about a third of our graduating class, while working on your degrees at UAF, suffered a loss of a close friend or family member just due to COVID. And to suicide, I lost 2. Yet somehow we endured. I don't know what our future entails, but if I've learned anything, it's that life is going to continue to be difficult and unpredictable. If not now, at some point in our lives, we're all going to have to deal with burnout and imposter syndrome, internal frustrations, and impossible decisions. We'll all find ourselves eventually, when our stamina bar is low and we're all out of flasks, in need of help. The only solution that I've found is to surround myself with people that are nothing less than spectacular. I am very proud of the things I've been able to accomplish in my life. But I'd be a fraud if I didn't recognize that I'm only here today because I've been blessed to have such incredible individuals in my life at multiple stages. I only stand here today atop of the giants who housed me where I know where to stay, fed me when I had nothing to eat, and motivated me when I thought I had nothing left to give. You are my heroes, and I want you to know that today I'll be celebrating you. You offered me something that I don't know how to repay. So my only hope is to eventually be that for someone else one day. That is my new motivator. To be a pillar of support for my friends in need and invest in these communities that I might not need anything from. I don't want to have to calculate a person's worth or weigh the social recognition. I don't have to sit by and wait until the pain has grown so heavy that they feel like their only option left is to ask for help. Because I wouldn't have. In The Lord of the Rings, there was a lesser-known hobbit by the name of Merry, who learned that his friend Frodo now carried an impossible burden. He would tell Frodo, "You can trust us to stick with you through the thick and thin to the bitter end. But you cannot trust us to let you face trouble alone and then go off without a word. We are your friends, Frodo. We are horribly afraid, but we are either coming with you or following you like hounds." So as we send you off to experience your own inspiring and arduous quests, my parting ask is for you to find a way to be a Merry to someone's Frodo. And again, to the class of 2022, I appreciate your time and congratulations on your successes. If no one has told you yet today, I am proud of you. And I wish for you nothing but immense joy and valuable friends for the next chapter of your lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Austin, for that inspiring speech. And I'll pass on a note about the chicken. Will the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy degrees please rise? Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees please rise? And will the candidates for associate degrees and certificates please rise? Regent Perdue, it gives me great pleasure on behalf of the faculty of the University of Alaska Fairbanks to present these candidates. Their names appear in the official commencement program with their certificate and associate, baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees. They have fulfilled all academic requirements for their respective certificates or degrees, and the faculty and I recommend that they now receive those credentials.
Students, are you ready to become graduates? By virtue of the authority vested in me as the member of the Board of Regents, under the Constitution of the State of Alaska, and upon the recommendation of the Chancellor and the faculty of the University of Alaska Fairbanks, I confer upon you the certificates or associate, baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees to which you are entitled with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
I present to you the class of 2022. Please be seated. Dr. Anupma Prakash, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor, will now introduce our deans, who will present the certificate and degree candidates by college.
The candidates for certificates and degrees will be presented by our deans. As I introduce them, please hold your applause until all are standing. From the College of Engineering and Mines, Dean William E. Schnabel. From the College of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences, Dean S. Bradley Moran. From the College of Rural and Community Development, Dean Brian Uher. And from the Community and Technical College, Dean Michelle Stalder. We ask that the audience withhold applause until the last candidate from each college or school has received a diploma. The gold cords on the shoulders of certain associate and baccalaureate degree candidates indicate that they are graduating with academic honors, cum laude and magna cum laude. The gold sash on the shoulders of certain associate and baccalaureate degree candidates indicate that they are graduating with the highest academic honor, summa cum laude. An explanation of these honors can be found in your program. Joining Regent Perdue and Chancellor White at the front of the stage for the presentation of the diplomas are President Pitney and Cindy Wright, representing the Uaf Alumni Association.
Will the degree candidates from the College of Engineering and Mines please rise and come forward?
Richard E. Stickle III, Bachelor of Science, Mining Engineering. Nicholas Alexiev, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Michael R. Tilley, Jr., Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Bo Collin, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. Adam Guerra, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Taylon Russell, Master of Science, Computer Science, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, cum laude. Matthew Perry, Master of Science, Computer Science, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Brian Carroll Holst, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Cody Keith, Master of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Zion Alioto, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Joshua McEachern, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Jamie Ann Ayoko Schwarber, Master of Science, Geological Engineering. Emily Browning, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Chinmay Shah, Doctor of Philosophy, Engineering. Molly Elizabeth Tedeschi, Doctor of Philosophy, EMIS. Benjamin Allen Vanderhart, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. Austin Labor, BA, Civil Engineering. Michael Limpeg Mantua, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. Catherine Jerupakorn, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. Abigail Lubicic, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Davis Schwartz, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. Logan Van Clifford, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Andrew Pham, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Chloe Thurlow Allen, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, Bachelor of Arts, Japanese Studies, cum laude. Caitlin Margaret Greenland, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Michael A. Lucero, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Brandon Hansen, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, summa cum laude. Caitlin Tuatuk Hanna, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Jacob Lovas, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Dominic J. Russo, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Zachary James Miller, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Caleb Philip Smith, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Andrew Kozak, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Yali Wong, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, cum laude. Shawenta Hale, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Hunter James Daniel, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering. Daniel Schott III, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Kelly W. Smith, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering, magna cum laude. Carson Kress, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering, summa cum laude. Grace Bolt, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, Certificate Diesel Heavy Equipment. Gabriel Bignell, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Kyle A. Matson, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Nathan Rude, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Daniel Enger, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, summa cum laude. Robert James Lawton, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, magna cum laude. Frank K. Palmieri, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Daniel Edmund Manley, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Blake Caldwell, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, magna cum laude. Keone Beaton, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Liam A. Eberhardt, Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering. A. Harrison Owen, Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering. Andrew DeArmond, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Shubham Bansal, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Evan Joshua Jones III, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Bennett E. Holmgren, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, magna cum laude. Maxwell Buckle, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, summa cum laude. Rosalie Ellis Bertram, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, magna cum laude. Emma Beeler, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, summa cum laude. Julia Susan Murph, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, cum laude. Maury Edward Hayes, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, magna cum laude. Zachary Alexander Barnes, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, magna cum laude. David Dombrowski, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, magna cum laude. Sean Marble, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering, cum laude. Brennan Lyle, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Andrew Joseph Wasley Nikolai, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Logan Taylor Borger, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Curtis Clower, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Jonathan Douglas Robert Parsons, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, magna cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the UAF College of Engineering and Mines.
From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dean Kinshal C. Dorner. Could you please come up on the stage to present the degrees?
Will the degree candidates from the College of Natural Science and Mathematics please rise and come forward? Oh, thank you.
Zephan Alte Ostergut, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, summa cum laude. Patrick Marbacher, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Raya Winter Berrigan, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, summa cum laude. Lugash Platil, One Health Masters, One Health. Lars S. Flora, One Health Masters, One Health. Phil Sualua Kazugrak, One Health Masters, One Health. Tamaya Catrice Woods, One Health Masters, One Health. Kimberly Diamond, Master of Science, Natural Resources and Environment. Fiona Davida Rolls, Master of Science, Natural Resources Management. Emily Richmond, Master of Science, Statistics. Christopher Lloyd Roberts, Master of Science, Statistics. Hugh Eric Winston, Master of Science, Statistics. Iris Cato Harrett, Master of Science, Biological Sciences. Matthew D. Cameron, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Andrew Carl Johnson, Doctor of Philosophy, Geophysics. Gazid Mahmoud Alam, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. Whitney N. MacArthur, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Cassandra Lichtenthal, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation. Nicole Frances Hauswart, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation, cum laude. Samantha Taylor, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation. Shannon Jimmy, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Eleanor Ransdell Green, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Taylor Hasting, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Andrew Schock, Bachelor of Science, Physics, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Kevin S. Baird, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, summa cum laude. Amanda Tweed, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, magna cum laude. Haley M. Saylor, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Zachary Lauren Kosa, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Joe J. Reyes Mora, Bachelor of Science, Physics. Gabriel Peer, Bachelor of Science, Physics. Morgan Crow, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics, Physics, summa cum laude. Jasmine R. Kobayashi, Bachelor of Science, Physics. Waladi Jamuhuri Dickey, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Elise C. Wood, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Kesslin Ashley Tench, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Rachel Allen, Bachelor of Arts, Geography. Walker Shane Brinkman, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation. Sophia Katharina Brasio, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation, magna cum laude. Jaden Allen McQuain, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Gabrielle Carisi Davis, Bachelor of Science, Geoscience, Geospatial Analysis of Geohazards. Jamie Lee Oseski, Bachelor of Science, Geoscience, cum laude. Cyan Marie Woodward, Bachelor of Science, Geoscience, cum laude. Michelle Elizabeth Riam, Bachelor of Science, Geoscience, cum laude. Norse Iverson, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Paul John Larson, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation, cum laude. Kelly A. Reagan, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Tamara Jones, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resources and Environment. Parker Eppel, Bachelor of Science, Geoscience, Fisheries and Ocean Sciences. Eloise Anna Fritchen Darrow, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, summa cum laude. Zoe Nadine Keene, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, Behavioral Healthcare, cum laude. Colleen Elizabeth File, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, summa cum laude. J. Ash Mayer, Bachelor of Arts, Biological Sciences. Elizabeth McLaughlin, Bachelor of Science, Geoscience. Ina Sweedler, Bachelor of Science, Geoscience. Rodolfo Alexander Garcia Sanchez, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, Biological Sciences and Math, Bachelor of Arts, Ethics, Culture, and Government. Mallory Elizabeth Gulbronson, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation. Jessica Jean Cornelius, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, summa cum laude. Anyuluk Pavila Anderson, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Megan Marilyn Reese, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Stephanie Thompson, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Caitlin Rose Gray, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Samantha June Wade, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Shayna Matson, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Stevie Schmier, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resources and Environment. Lars Joseph O'Hara, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, cum laude. Ryan Hoskins Chadden, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Rebecca Sue Manbeck, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation, summa cum laude. Jessica Meyer, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Evan Arthur Pemberton, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Jeremiah Brown, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude.
Please congratulate the degree recipients for the College of Natural Science and Mathematics.
Would the degree candidates from the College of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences please rise and please come forward.
Brittany Robinson Scherer, Doctor of Philosophy, Marine Biology. Veronica M. Padula, Doctor of Philosophy, Fisheries. Jesse Yona Gordon, Master of Science, Fisheries. Savannah J. Sandy, Master of Science, Oceanography. Elizabeth Kara Kiley, Bachelor of Arts, Fisheries. Fane Elmore, Bachelor of Science, Fisheries and Ocean Sciences, magna cum laude. Thomas Fox House, Bachelor of Science, Fisheries and Ocean Sciences. Emily Williamson, Bachelor of Science, Fisheries and Ocean Sciences. Brian Zhang, Bachelor of Science, Fisheries and Ocean Sciences, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation, summa cum laude. Anthony Kyle Jaster, Bachelor of Arts, Fisheries.
Please join me in congratulating the degree recipients from the College of Fisheries and Ocean Science.
Will the degree candidates for the College of Rural and Community Development please rise and come forward?
Olga Jennifer Skinner, Doctor of Philosophy, Indigenous Studies. Minnie Lucy Naylor, Master of Arts, Rural Development. Roy H. Andrew, Master of Arts, Rural Development. Elizabeth Leanne Carazino, Master of Arts, Rural Development. Brianna Garcia de la Cruz, Bachelor of Arts, Child Development and Family Studies. Etika Diana Copeland, Bachelor of Arts, Child Development and Family Studies. Malika West, Bachelor of Arts, Child Development and Family Studies, cum laude. Gail A. Fitka, Bachelor of Arts, Child Development and Family Studies. Freddie R. Olin IV, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Alicia Renee Walls, Bachelor of Arts, Child Development and Family Studies. Ariel Marina Novak, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development, cum laude. Candace Nielsen, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Catherine Nadine Leinberger, Bachelor of Arts, Alaska Native Studies, Bachelor of Arts, English, cum laude. Taylor Sentner, Associate Human Services, cum laude. Vendetta M. Berggren, Associate of Applied Science, Human Services, summa cum laude. Rosalie Ann Carroll, Certificate, Tribal Management.
Please congratulate the degree recipients from the College of Rural and Community Development.
Will the degree candidates from the Community and Technical College please rise and come forward?
Isaac Justin Martinez, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Ishmael Antonio Crossdale, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology Specialist. Nathan George Van Overbeck, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology Specialist. Mia Rodriguez, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant, Certificate Medical Assistant. Amberlyn Marie Romero, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, Summa Cum Laude. Elias Saylor, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, Certificate, Applied Business Management. Carrie Say II, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology Specialist. Brian Sayasan, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology Specialist, Summa Cum Laude. William C. Mogg III, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology Specialist, Magna Cum Laude. Fuchi Yang, Associate of Applied Science, Process Technology, Certificate, Instrumentation Technology. Savannah Schmidt, Associate of Arts. Logan Nave, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, Joe Wiegert Award, Magna Cum Laude. Kayla Fitzwater, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts and Hospitality, Summa Cum Laude. Gilbert P. Hernandez, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts and Hospitality, Cum Laude. Gidget L. Glore, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts and Hospitality, Magna Cum Laude. Lori Mae Castle, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts and Hospitality. Tiffany Nels Thomas, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Alexandria M. Manley, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies, Magna Cum Laude. Stephanie Jokay, Associate of Arts. Sherry Ann Billiat, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Accounting. Lex Zahai, Associate of Arts, Summa Cum Laude. Georgia A. Atla, Associate of Arts, Cum Laude. Taya McLeod, Associate of Applied Science, Drafting Technology. Michael L. Mulder, Associate of Arts, Summa Cum Laude. Nathaniel Roxe Uliman, Associate of Arts. Carrie Perrier. Christopher Lee Cooper, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Terrence Glenn McCrary, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Management. Mandy Lihau Uliani Hart, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, Certificate, Early Childhood Education, Cum Laude. Mackenzie Galen Roan Emmerich, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Management. Kavlila Moxie Simeon Wanhola, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Management. Carolyn L. Richards, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Ashley Buchanan, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Cheryl Marie Swarner, Associate of Applied Science, Paramedicine, Associate of Arts. Michelle Bailey, Associate of Arts, Summa Cum Laude. Alicia Colleen Carlson, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Jaden Wilson, Associate of Applied Science, Process Technology, Magna Cum Laude. Felicia Rocha, Certificate, Applied Business Management. Megan Roberts, Certificate, Baking and Pastry Arts, Certificate, Culinary Arts. Acacia Johnson, Certificate, Baking and Pastry Arts, Certificate, Culinary Arts. Amanda Henry, Certificate, Medical Assistant. Blanche Blue, Certificate, Applied Business Management. Albert Seibel, Certificate in Automotive Technology. Jay Kim. Haley Marie Howes, Certificate, Dental Assistant. Tamia N. Carrera, Certificate, Medical Assistant. Madison Gingro, Certificate, Medical Assistant. Carrie Ann Gonzalez Nieves, Certificate, Pre-Nursing Qualification. Christiana Graham, Certificate, Pre-Nursing Qualification. Charlene F. Espejo, Certificate, Healthcare Reimbursement.
Please help me congratulate the degree recipients from the Community and Technical College.
Okay, we got everybody, right? Anybody want to do that again? Okay. I would like to take a moment to recognize two of our graduating students today. Both are recipients of traditional student awards given each year at UAF. Tricia Minnick, who majored in social work, has received UAF's Marion Frances Boswell Memorial Award, which recognizes an outstanding bachelor's degree candidate, and Logan Nave, who studied applied science, has received UAF's Joel Wiegert Award, which recognizes an outstanding associate degree candidate. Please join me in congratulating Tricia Minnick and Logan Nave. I'd now like to recognize the scholarly and co-curricular achievements of our graduates. Will the members of Phi Kappa Phi and Golden Key please rise? Phi Kappa Phi and Golden Key are national honor societies that recognize outstanding academic achievements in all fields of study and in all scholarly disciplines. Graduating members are acknowledged in the commencement program. We are proud of your achievements. Congratulations. Now, will those receiving leadership honors and leadership distinction please rise? That may be. But I'm going to say this anyhow because I think it's important. Now, will those receiving, no, I said that. The leadership program recognizes and honors outstanding student leadership contributions to UAF through these awards. And those honored today were selected on the basis of their contributions to the enhancement of the UAF mission and of the communities in which our campuses are located, and for their promotion of the student life through individual and collective growth. Please join me in congratulating the outstanding student leaders. Will climate scholars please rise? All right. These scholars study environmental issues and policies while gathering firsthand experience with Alaska's rapidly changing environment and learning what communities and scientists are doing for a better future. Thank you. As we begin to close our ceremony, I ask that you all stand for the singing of the Alaska Flag Song by Taylor Hendricks, class of 2022. And before she gets started, I'd just like to recognize that Taylor is one of our music students, and the music students throughout the year came to our athletics events and sang the national anthem. That's unlike athletics events at other universities where it might be played over the loudspeakers. We had live speakers and live singers, and it was just wonderful. And I'd also like to thank Madeline Andreessen, who opened us up with the national anthem. That, at athletics events, is worth the price of admission alone. So thank you.
8 stars of gold on a field of blue, Alaska's flag may it mean to you. The blue of the sea, the evening sky, the mountain lakes and the flowers nearby, the gold of the early Sardo streams, the precious gold of the hills and streams, the brilliant stars in the northern sky, the Bear, the Dipper, and shining high, the great North Star with its steady light, our land and sea, a beacon bright. Alaska's flag to Alaskans dear, the simple flag of a last frontier. A native lad chose our Dipper stars for Alaska's flag, that there be no bars. Among our cultures let it be known, through years our natives past has grown, to share our treasures hand in hand, to keep Alaska our great land. We love the northern midnight sky, our mountains, lakes, and the streams nearby, our great North Star with its steady light will guide our cultures clear and bright. With nature's flag to Alaskans dear, the simple flag of a last frontier.
Please be seated. I wish to recognize the many family members who helped this class, the class of 2022, reach this day. We thank you for your help and confidence as these graduates reached their goals during some very difficult times. And graduates, congratulations. You've succeeded not only by meeting your academic goals, but also by conquering the unprecedented challenges of a pandemic. We look forward to seeing your future achievements as UAF alumni. Audience members on the second levels may exit the building through the second floor doors. Those on the ground floor may also or remain seated for the processional. Thank you all for your attendance today. As we close, I will call on Cindy Wright of the UAF Alumni Association. She will now direct our new graduates in changing their tassels.
Graduating from college is so much more than a milestone on the journey of life. It is the recognition that after many long hours of hard work, you have accomplished a dream. Before today, you were students. Now you have become graduates. On behalf of all UAF alumni, I am honored to lead you in the part of the ceremony that symbolizes you becoming alumni. Would all the graduates please rise?